Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 32. He's just finished reading Gopi Gita, and then Krishna's come now before the gopis and how they are so happy to see him. Eka Bhrukutim Abadya.
Vaishali, it's your turn. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. No, I cannot do. Tomorrow
You
maybe?
cannot do.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
So, Neha, you'll do?
Yeah, it's my turn then. Yeah. Eka bhukrutim badhya
Prema Samrambha Vivala.
prema samrambha vibhala
Gnanti Vaikshat Kat Akshepe.
dhananti eva ekshat kat
Sandashta
sorry
Sand sorry. Sandashta Dashanachada.
sandashta dashna chada.
Translation by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. One gopi beside herself with loving anger bit her lips and stared at him with frowning eyebrows, as if to wound him with the harsh glances. So different gopis, right? They were approaching Krishna. Some were taking his hand in her palm, some putting his hand on her shoulder, some chewing the betel nut he has chewed. Now another gopi, she's upset. She loves him, of course. Loving anger. Because he went away just like that, leaving them. So she's bit her lips. She's frowning at him as if to wound him with her harsh glances. Like, how could you leave me and go? Aparani, aparani mishat drigbhayam
Para animishat rigbhayam
choshanatan mukhambujam
Tushanam tadmukhambujam
apitam api na atrapyat
apitam apina atripyat
santastacharanam yatha.
sattah satcharanam yatha.
Another gopi looked with unblinking eyes upon his lotus face, but even after deeply relishing its sweetness, she did not feel satiated, just as mystic saints are never satiated when meditating upon the Lord's feet. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that the analogy given here of saintly persons meditating upon the lotus feet is only partially applicable, since the ecstasy the gopis felt when Krishna came back was actually unparalleled. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti also reveals that this particular gopi is the most fortunate of all, Srimati Radharani. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying that this gopi, looking at Krishna with unblinking eyes, she is Srimati Radharani. She's looking at his lotus face. She's relishing its sweetness, but she's not feeling still satisfied. And she wants to look more and more and more and more at Krishna's lotus face. So here, Sukadev Goswami is saying, just as mystic saints are never satiated when meditating upon the Lord's feet, the yogis, yogis are always meditating on the lotus feet of Krishna. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, of course, what the yogis feel, of course, is not the ecstasy that the gopis are feeling. The gopis feel they are ecstatic right now that Krishna has come back. Unparalleled. Cannot compare it to anything. But still, just to give some kind of a semblance to us, to some kind of understanding. So Sukadev Goswami is saying that. Is that okay?
So is it that they're trying to just make a differentiation here? That like we might think that how the munis, they also feel so much like, they're also not satisfied, but that is not ecstatic love.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not feeling any ecstasy. Sure, of course, there is happiness. They're meditating on Krishna's lotus feet. It's not easy to do that. Sure, they're in very high position, but yet what the gopis are feeling is like cannot compare, unparalleled. Yeah. Ecstasy. Tam kachin netra randrena
Tam kanchit netra randhrena
hridi kritva nimilya cha
vidhi kritva nimilya cha
pulak angi upaguyaste
pulakangi upaguhat aste
yogiv ananda sampluta.
yogi ananda sampluta.
When Gopi took the Lord through the aperture of her eyes and placed him within her heart, then with her eyes closed and her bodily hairs standing on end, she continuously embraced him within. Thus, immersed in transcendental ecstasy, she resembled a yogi meditating upon the Lord. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur states that the 7 gopis mentioned so far in this chapter are the first 7 of the 8 principal gopis, whose status allowed them to immediately approach Sri Krishna upon his reappearance. The Acharya quotes a verse from the Sri Vaishnav Toshani that gives the names of these 7. So Vishnavana Chakravarti Thakur is saying that 7 gopis are mentioned, how they approach Krishna in different ways. So they are the 7 of the 8 principal gopis. So that's why they could approach Krishna immediately as soon as he came. So Vaishnav Toshanis gives the names of these 7 as Chandravali, Shamala, Shebya, Padma, Shirada, Lalita, and Vishaka. The 8th is understood to be Bhadra. Sri Vaishnav Toshani itself quotes a verse from the Skand Puran that declares these 8 gopis to be the principal among the 3 billion gopis. So Vaishnav Toshani is saying there are 3 billion gopis. And out of these 3 billion, 8 are the principal. So the gopis that approach Krishna, 8 principal. What are the names?
One is Lalita,
Mm.
Chandravali,
Mm-hmm.
Chandravali, Shamala,
Radha,
Mm.
Shebya,
Padma,
Mm-hmm.
Sri Radha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the 7 names.
Padma,
Bhadra, Padma.
Padma, Vishaka. Did you
Yeah,
say
Vichaka.
Vishaka?
Yeah,
Okay,
Vichaka.
okay, and the 8th is Bhadra.
Yeah. So
Okay,
they're not
Prince.
the one that we do at the altar, right, Shilpaji?
Mm. Yeah,
They have
no.
some different names, right?
Yeah, that's right. I think some of these are from
Chandravali camp.
Chandravali's camp. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Mhm.
So detailed information about the hierarchy of gopis is available in Srila Rupa Goswami's Ujjvala Neelamani. The Padma Puran confirms that Sri Radha is the foremost of the gopis. So I've been among the eight. Now the foremost is Srimati Radharani. Yatha Radha Priya Vishnos Tasya Kundam Priyam Tatha Sarva Gopishu Seveka Vishnur Atyanta Vallabha. Just as Srimati Radharani is most dear to Krishna, her bathing pond is similarly dear. Of all the gopis, she is the most beloved of the Lord. So Padma Purana is saying that Srimati Radharani is the dearmost to Krishna, and Radhakund, her bathing pond. Radhakund is as dear to Krishna as her, similarly dear. The Brihad Gautamiya Tantra also names Srimati Radharani as Krishna's foremost consort. Devi Krishna Mai Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Mai Sarva Kanti Sammohini Para. The transcendental goddess, Srimati Radharani, is the direct counterpart of Lord Sri Krishna. She is the central figure for all the goddesses of fortune. She possesses all attractiveness to attract the all attractive personality of Godhead. She is the primeval internal potency of the Lord. This translation is Srila Prabhupada's English rendering of Caitaniya Caritamita, Adi Leela 4.83. So, Brahad Gautamiya Tantra is saying, Srimati Radharani, she is Krishna's direct counterpart. She's Krishna's expansion of his internal potency. The Hladini potency, right? Pleasure-giving potency. And all the Lakshmis are expansions from Srimati Radharani, central figure for all the goddesses of fortune. And her qualities are so attractive that they attract Krishna, who's all attractive. Additional information about Sri Radha is given in the Rig Parishishta, the supplement to the Rig Ved. Radhaya Madhava Devo Madhaveneva Radhika Vibrajante Janeshu. Among all persons, it is Sri Radha in whose company Lord Madhav is especially glorious, as she is especially glorious in his. So Krishna has the most loving pastimes with Radharani, and Radharani is glorious in Krishna's when she is with Krishna. Especially is always glorious, especially glorious. Lord Krishna is especially glorious when he is with Radha. So there's this intimate love between Radha and Krishna. Highest love that can be experienced. Sarvastha Keshava
Sarvasta Keshava
Paramotsava Nirvrita
Param Utsava Nirvritaha
Jahur Viraha Jamtapam
Jahur Viraha Jamtapam
Pragyam Prapya Yatha Jana.
Pragyam Prapya Yatha Janaha.
All the gopis enjoyed the greatest festivity when they saw the beloved Keshav again. They gave up the distress of separation, just as people in general forget their misery when they gain the association of a spiritually enlightened person. So, the gopis, they're all happy. It's become a festival now. Krishna has come back. Beloved Keshav. So just as people forget their misery when they meet a sadhu, in the association of a sadhu, we feel happy, right? feel bliss. So here Krishna, so the gopis, they were feeling morose first, that they couldn't see Krishna. Now Krishna is here. And it's become a great festival now. They're enjoying now, looking at Krishna, their beloved Keshav. Tabir viduta shokabhir.
ताभिर्विदूतशोकाब्धि
Bhagavan achyuto vritaha.
भगवान् अच्युतो वित्तः
Vyarochat adhikam tata.
व्यरोचत् आदिकं तात
Purusha shaktibir yatha.
पुरुषः शक्तिभिं यथा
Encircled by the gopis, who are now relieved of all distress, Lord Achyuta, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, shone forth splendidly. My dear King, Krishna thus appeared like the super soul, encircled by his spiritual potencies. The gopis are Lord Krishna's internal potency, and therefore, when they were relieved and happy again, the Lord shone forth even more brilliantly than before, and his transcendental bliss increased. Krishna loves the gopis with pure transcendental love, and they love him in the same pure way. The whole affair, conducted on the transcendental platform, is inconceivable to those bound in material existence. So the dealings between Krishna and the gopis is transcendental, not easy for us to understand. The gopis are surrounded, they're surrounding Krishna. Krishna is in the center. Gopis are happy. And Krishna, he is now shining. He's always splendid. He's always effulgent, but he's now more effulgent, being surrounded by the gopis. He is appearing like the super soul encircled by his spiritual potencies. The gopis, his expansions of his internal potency. So Sukadev Goswami is saying he's shining even more brilliantly. I remember in earlier Bhagavatam, earlier verses, Prabhupada says Krishna is like the diamond, and then devotees are like the gold. And if you set the diamond in a gold ring, the diamond looks more beautiful, right? Diamond is already beautiful. Then you set it. So then the gold also looks beautiful and the diamond also looks beautiful. So here Krishna is looking more beautiful and the gopis are also looking more beautiful. Ta samadaya kalindya
तासमादाय कालिन्द्या
nirvishya pulinam vibhu
निर्विषयं पुलिनं विभुः
vikasat kunda mandara
विकसत्कुन्दमन्दारा
surabhi anila shabdpadam shatpadam
सुरभि अनिला सत्पदम्
Sharad Chandramshu Sandoha
शरच्चन्द्र अंशुसन्दोह
Dvasta Doshatama Shivam
ध्वस्तदोषातमा शिवम्
Krishnaya Hasta Tarala
कृष्णाया हस्ता तरला
Chitta Komala Valukam.
चित्तकोमलवालुकम्.
The Almighty Lord then took the gopis with him to the bank of the Kalindi, who with the hands of her waves had scattered piles of soft sand upon the shore. In that auspicious place, the breeze, bearing the fragrance of blooming kunda and mandara flowers, attracted many bees, and the abundant rays of the autumn moon dispelled the darkness of night. So now Krishna and the gopis, Krishna is bringing the gopis to the bank of Kalindi, bank of Yamuna. Yamuna, another name is Kalindi. and her banks of of she's filled the banks with soft sand, filled the shore with soft sand by by the her hands, which are the waves. She wants Krishna and the gopis to be sitting on soft sand. And there's a slight breeze blowing, and the breeze is carrying the fragrance of flowers which are blooming nearby, the kunda and the mandara flowers. The flowers, they are attracting many bees. And this the autumn moon, full moon, right? Autumn moon is shining, dispelling the darkness of the night. So it's a beautiful scene here. There's the moonlight, and then there's a slight fragrance in the breeze. The sand is soft, the Yamuna river is there, slight breeze is blowing. Do we have to, or should we stop here?
Yeah, it is a Sharad Purnima, right? Full moon.
Sharad Purnima, that's right.
Mm.
Yeah, Sharad Purnima. Did y'all wanna add anything else? Anyone?
Like this is the setting scene for the Ras dance, kind of.
Mm,
Now Krishna is giving himself.
Yeah, because like it's a setting scene, right?
Yeah.
mm,
And now like completely like now he's giving himself. Totally.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so
Hare
much. Mm. Hare Krishna, Shla Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki